My name is Cameron Robertson. In the summer of 2012, I graduated from the Center of Geographic Sciences Advanced GIS Diploma program. Prior to that, I had done my undergrad in London, Ontario in land use planning. GIS has always been a major part of my education and career. I'm currently a GIS specialist with Dantec Consulting in Guelph, Ontario, and throughout my education, it's always been something I tried to integrate and put into every project I did. Mostly because I realized early on that it was something that was a fantastic tool to manage my data, manage information, present information, and showcase things that I've done or things I plan on doing. In my first year of school, my very first class was with a professor, Martin Healy, and he was perhaps one of my favorite professors I'd ever had at school. He was energetic, he was full of it, he had a lot to say about many different subjects, but most of all, he kind of, at least to me, showed me how much power there is behind GIS and how much power there is behind mapping and cartography, and how much you can say or not say with maps and information. From there, it went on to the different aspects of it. There's the graphic design, there's the cartography, there's the presentation styles, there's the online aspect, the programming aspects. All of it just was unbelievably interesting to me. When I was younger, I always loved maps and history and stuff like that, so I kind of looked at myself as, a modern day James Cook or something. But as time goes on, you kind of realize like we're doing many of the similar things that they did. We're mapping the world. We're finding out what's there. We're finding out how accurate we can get things and what we can do with it. And it's just fantastic to me that this is something that I get to do. I get to look at the world every day through some different set of eyes. I get to look at it through the eyes of archaeologists one day and pipeline planners the next day, and terrestrial biologists another day, or aquatic biologists, or pilots, or air surveyors, or satellites when I'm looking for imagery. It's just a fantastic tool and a fantastic career. And it's one of those things. I wake up in the morning, I'm excited to go to work. I'm excited to see what I'm going to do today. Even though like some days it's just digitizing, but even then it's still interesting because most of the time I'm not digitizing something I've ever digitized before. It might be similar, but it's always a little bit different. GIS has been something that I've always tried to integrate into all of my work, especially as it's become more open source and mobile. I love the idea of geotagging and like GPSing photos. I'm an amateur photographer, and I love the idea of kind of tracking my photos, seeing where I took this photo, when I took that photo. So not only in my, education, where I used it in pretty much every project. My final project was pretty much built around using GIS to, analyze neighborhoods for safety and crime ratings, to my career where I'm a GIS specialist with a consulting company doing environmental and renewable energy projects in archaeology and oil and gas, even to my personal life where I try to map out my own photos and track myself wherever I go. And even so far as geocaching and stuff like that, I try to do that as often as I can, just because I find it unbelievably interesting. GIS has had a very profound impact on my career and my objectives in life and what I want to do and how I look at the world even. I would love to have the opportunity to come and present this to a group of educators in San Diego. Thank you for watching my video. I'm Cameron Robertson.